welcome to another Budget With Me video. This is part one of the October 2022 budget, and we are going to jump right in to the savings. Now that we have the savings out of the way, let's go ahead and just finish up this check one part. I did not fill this in before because the part three was done differently. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in, and then I'll come back and show you what the starting balance is. So I'm doing things a little bit out of order this time around because I wanna go ahead and get this filled in, but I'm going to do this part off camera so that we can come back. We're gonna jump into the planner and then do the cash at the end. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, just work with me on this, and then off camera do the starting balance, since the Paycheck 3 kind of threw off my process. I have had comments before telling me that it is a little blurry, but it is on autofocus, so sometimes it will focus on the words or numbers that I'm writing. Please just work with me. All right. Okay, so the emergency fund, we are putting in $20. I'm not going to be doing too much with the savings, to be honest, this time around, because I have a lot happening this month and I just want to be able to do everything under the sun. So for BMF, we're doing $30. BMF is blow money fast. That is just guilt-free spending. But this month we have a lot of afterpays. I'm not ashamed. Not ashamed. $20 on the car maintenance. There is $10 in there, I think, but of course I'll fill these in shortly. So groceries, we're going to do $145. We need to be meal prepping like there's no tomorrow, but we're gonna meal prep tomorrow. Anyway, $45 on holidays. So I didn't get to tell you, but I gave my brother the gift card for the resort day pass, and it's pretty much a one-day access to spas of a hotel that they have available, or one in your area. And some hotels will actually allow you to have a room for a certain amount of hours. So you might have it from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can enjoy the amenities on the property. I don't know what he's gonna pick, so I just gave him the gift card and I said, spend some time away from the everyday hustle and bustle. So hopefully he enjoys that. I told him to let me know which place he picks. I'm not going to put anything in home or medical this time around, to be honest, for the rest of the month. And then what I need to do, October Paycheck 1 is what I'm putting at the top of this, because I keep forgetting which page is for what. So I just kind of put that at the top. For now, we're putting $100 in personal and $29 in debt. Now, why $29? Because I had this random dollar that had to go into it. So I'm just trying to even it back out. My goddaughter, I love you to pieces, but you're not getting any money right now. Not that you even know it's happening, but whatever. Savings, this is the highest amount in my bingo challenge for the savings thing that I made. So that is what's going there. Taxes, soon you will get what you've been asking for. And then for travel, we're putting $45 for now. Nothing is due yet, but in due time, there will be so many things. I want to make a list of the things that I have on Afterpay so I can really rein it in, because this birthday month, it's taking over. It's taking control of my life. I'm doing way too much. I need to calm down. So this is what I have here. I wanted to go ahead and film as much of this budget with me video now because I definitely need to go grocery shopping tomorrow after I go work out. I needed to at least get the cash back. So let me go ahead and jump into the planner, and we're going to do something we haven't done in quite a while. Most of you should know that I have a quilted caviar leather A5 agenda from Cloth and Paper. This is the only planner that I own, and we have not done this in a while, and I don't know how I let so many months pass by without doing it. I don't have any more suede. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use Ibiza. I'm sure you've seen the plan with me by now. If not, it is on my channel. This is the monthly overview. I know you can't really see it. I'm gonna zoom in a minute. But right now I have workouts that I've done so far. It should be more than this, but things happen, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and put in my bills, but I'm wondering if I should use a different color. Let's see, they look almost the same. Let's go ahead and use another color, and then we'll keep the Ibiza for something maybe on the dailies and not on the monthly. If I have more suede in my stash, then I'll use that. Let's take a look. Where's my stash? Wait a minute. Have I lost my marbles? Oh, avant-garde. I do have more suede. Perfect. Or should we go avant-garde? What are your thoughts? I mean, it's Halloween. Let's go dark. Okay, let's do that. So there we have it. We have Apple taking up 2 spots, which stop. Okay, just stop. We have T-Mobile. That bill is gonna go up again. Why? Because eventually I need to upgrade my phone. So it's really 108, but I put 110 because it sometimes I change it. And Netflix is at 16. More than likely that's gonna go up again. You know, that's what they do. Same thing with Hulu. That's what they do. I do have prepaid internet, so it's $45 every month without fail. Or let's say I'm going away for a good chunk of the month, I can pay for 1 week and just pay for it when I get back. No penalties or anything like that. I do have a 2-story home. So there are a couple of dead spots in the house, but those are areas that I wouldn't normally stand in anyway. So that's fine. I also have my LA Fitness, which is $32. I can go to any LA Fitness in the state, and that's why mine is kind of low. And I've also been grandfathered in, so I've had this account for ever. Allstate, this amount, I feel like this is the old amount. I want to say they said at renewal it's going up. I'll double check, but for now I have $145, and that's okay because I have time to figure out if the new amount is more or if this is the new amount. But I feel like it is $156 or something. I'll double check, but I did this off the top, off the dome, and it's looking pretty hectic right now to me. But that's because of the workout. So I did work out today, and we'll see what else I can get into. Let's go ahead and put my birthday. Please don't ask me what my birthday plans are because I do not know. And we're back. I can't believe I went so long without doing my overview of the bills, but I'm glad we got that taken care of. So now we're back on the budget sheet, and we can see the starting balance. So for the emergency fund, $115. That is the amount per paycheck, and then $15 from the 3rd paycheck in September, and we're adding $20. This should really be $215, but I used $100 because I had to put it into something instead of rushing to the bank. It was a time issue, not an emergency. So I have to put that back. So it should really be $235 total after today, but we'll slowly put that back. That's fine. For BMF, nothing starting. That's the norm, which eventually it better not be the norm. I better have some carryover because I think there's like $9 or $10 in cash in the envelope, but really that should go back into the account because I swiped my card for something. Just putting in 30. Car maintenance has 10. We're putting in 20 because I have to do my registration and my emissions test. It's roughly $15, $20. So that's why I put that in here. I should have actually put 30, but we'll see how the rest of this pans out. Groceries, $145, which might end up carrying over into travel depending on how the week goes. Holidays, I have 45 that I'm adding, and 45 was in there. Home, nothing. Medical, I'm not adding anything for medical, so currently it has 46. And personal, currently nothing, adding 100. KTH, currently, this is the debt that I'm working on at the moment. It currently has 281. When we add the 29, that's 310. So well on our way. We broke that $1,000 mark. So the amount to pay off this particular debt is $1,202. And this category by itself has 310. If you are new here, the debt envelope and the savings envelope work together to pay off the debt. I just needed a more creative way to be consistent with starting a small savings. So I decided to do a savings challenge of $200 instead of some large exorbitant amount of money that I will borrow from. So I decided to do something small, and I did the bingo challenge that I found on Google and made it my own thing. Anyway, little PG, that's my goddaughter, currently has 60. That amount that we are working towards is the $6,570. This is an amount that I promised during her christening. I mean, of course, she didn't know that. I do want her to have a little bit of something after either graduating high school, getting her first apartment, or when she goes to college, that she knows that she has something. I don't want to tell her the amount, but it's here if she needs it. Savings, we have the $200 goal. We have $158 before today. And it has a little bit more because of that third paycheck, but not too much more. So we're adding the 16. Taxes has 22. I would like the taxes envelope to always have 300 in there. Well, let me not say always, but the goal would be the 300, just so that I'm not starting from zero. I typically have these envelopes here just to provide a bit of a cushion. I don't necessarily expect to reach all these dollar amounts by the first quarter of the new year. I don't expect that. What I do hope for is having at least something in these accounts so that when the next paycheck comes, I'm not spending a large chunk of money just to satisfy one of these envelopes. For example, if I need something for the home and this 800 was already in there, but the thing that I need costs $1,000, at least I would have the 800 and I would only have to come out of whatever money comes to me next, $200. So that's why I have these amounts here, to just help alleviate some of the stress. And of course, the emergency fund is there to help when you need it. Next, I have travel. I know that you see that this amount here is $1,500. Hear me out. This is the way to my heart. So, I mean, $1,500. I would love to have that in here. So a flight deal comes up, I grab it and I go on about my business. A lot of the flights that I've taken have been under $1,500, and I have been to quite a few places. My flight to Europe wasn't $1,500. My flight to Dubai wasn't $1,500. My flight to Asia wasn't $1,500. So I said all that to say I've been to a lot of places. So if $1,500 is in my travel account, I can work wonders. So I'm putting in $45 for what's coming up at the end of the month. and I'm definitely going to be putting more, but for right now, 45. So there you have it. We don't really work on the top part. I'm going to, but let me work out the kinks and then we'll bring this back as it should be, because in a perfect world, I want to be able to be ahead of the bills by a month or two. Let's go ahead and put the cash in because I have to do my meal prepping. I keep shaking the table. The table has been through so much. Please be in frame today. That last video, y'all almost missed every shot. Do you have any more ones? Ooh, these 10s are crisp. Do I have any more? Okay. $10 again. 10. I don't have that many 5s. What? What does that mean? Okay, so I'm gonna leave them to that because, okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't want to mess with them. There they go. Chins to the left. I don't know if that's a Disney thing or what, but that's what I used to do at the most magical place on earth. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 to 120. We got the hundos and we have the 50. So I was gonna change some things out. So let's go ahead and change out for the emergency. You see my reminder. It's gonna stay on here until I add it back. So I'm not gonna forget. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And I might as well go ahead and put the $20 in, which, I mean, there it is. So 120, 35, 135. And it should be 235, but we know I gotta add that back. What else are we changing out? Do we want to put a 50 where the medical is? No, it has 46, so it's not gonna have enough. PG, 50, 60. Anything else have 100? Maybe debt? $60, $70, $80, $90, $100. Okay, let's do that. There we have it. Okay, so we changed out some bills. Cool. And for me, I changed out the bills because it keeps my budget binder quite sleek. And that way, I don't have a ton of bills that I'm walking around with. So it's more so of a comfort level, even though it's still a large amount of money. But I do not walk around with my budget binder all the time. If anything, I take the money out of the envelope, put it in my wallet, and I just use that. That's why I have so much confusion with my card versus the cash, because I have my card more often than not. Let's take all these out, and they're on the side here. So currently what's in here is 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. This is $8, but we're not counting it because it should have been in the account anyway. It was never here. We're gonna add 30. I should probably put 10s only. No, I'm gonna leave it 30 and 8. And I have a short work week, so that's good. Car, 20. I'm not even taking that 10 out, to be honest. Take it out for what? You know what it is. Next we have groceries. The big boy, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 5. That's 145. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 45. Should I break it up? Let's break up 2 20s. I'm not gonna spend it all in the same place. We can leave it like that. Yeah, you know, on your grocery shopping day, you don't typically just go to one place. For example, you might go to Publix for your meats and veggies. You might go to Walmart for your household products. You might go to Kroger because they have better deals on some things. You might go to Target because they have that one thing on sale. You know what I mean? Why am I thinking this out? You might go to Dollar Tree because of your paper products. You might go to Dollar General because they have some other things that they have on sale. You could go literally to 6 places when you just said you're going grocery shopping. It's just crazy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We need to break one of these up. 10, 5, and 5. Get that FBJ out of here. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I don't know what that's about. 2, 4, 6, 8, 95. Hold on. What? Oh, the other 5. 100. While I'm doing this, I know some of you might not care or maybe don't want to talk about it, but hear me out. Georgia Senate race between Herschel Walker and Reverend Warnock. He needs to be embarrassed. He needs to say less, because the way that his family has come out and said everything under the sun other than he's a loving, caring husband. Wow. Just wow. And I listened to the debate while I was out today, and we need speech therapy. That's all I can say. That's all I got. Anyway, not even going to talk about the subject matter or the topics. I'm just talking about the presentation of the arguments. Crazy. 100, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I have 130 in cash and the rest is in my Chime savings. So I only needed to add the, let me just show it to you this way, because I was adding 29, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. In case you needed the visual. I'm not making another deposit until maybe November into that account. I feel like it's teasing me. You're teasing me. You're teasing me with the cash on a card. No. No, I should probably leave it. Tipping purposes and all of that good stuff. So let's see. Do I have 2 10s? I do. Let's do 2 10s for a 20 and do it like this. So it should be $90, right? 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Perfect. I felt like 100 would have been too much, but 90 lets you know that she's responsible. It's the fact that I didn't calculate it correctly. But anyway, little PG, we're not adding anything. Savings, 16. The big bucks. The big bucks. Come on. Because one thing I'm not gonna do is ever lick my finger to pick up money. Like, I'm just not doing that. And to the people that lick their finger before they count out money and then have the nerve to hand it to someone after your saliva is on the corner of the bill, you are special, okay? Because why would you do that? And not to say that this money doesn't have any on it, but I can tell you one thing, I'm not touching my face after I play with this money. No. Anyway, so we have 20, 30, 42, and the rest is in the account where the debt money is. Taxes, anyway, this should be all of it, and it better be 20. Oh gosh, is that it? Okay. 30, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 45. Perfect. So we've made it to the end of another Budget With Me video. I hope that maybe it inspired you to do your budget. The months are literally flying by. So I will see you in the next one. Thank you again for watching. Bye.